Hey everyone, it's Top Hat Plus back again. Today I'd like to go over the air cleaner that I chose for my Harley. Here she is. This is the Performance Machine air intake. In my opinion, it was my absolute favorite. A few pros and cons on this particular air intake. I absolutely love the look, but it is a very expensive air intake, and that's probably the main con to do with it. It is very well built and it's probably worth every cent, but it is rather pricey. It does come with the K&N filter, which you do have to put a sock on when it rains. I can't say I've had any actual issues riding in the rain without the sock. I have got caught in a few pretty torrential downpours and whatnot. I did try to get off the highway or off the road wherever I was and put the sock on, but for the minute, 2 minutes I was in the torrential downpour, I can't say that I had any actual issues with the bike sucking up too much water or anything like that. And then once you put the sock on, it's great. No issues, it'll run for days, never have a problem. One of my bolts rusted on it, not a big deal. I'm just going to end up painting them black, give it another flare of contrast. Now, one unique thing about this air intake, and I don't know if it's intentional, I don't know why it did it, I don't know. I'm not a scientist, but as you can tell, the connecting points right here have changed color. One side's kind of a light, almost like gold, and the other one's a really strong copper. And the top part right here, it's kind of warm, I was out riding, is almost like a purple. And I don't know why, but I love it. It gives it a really unique flair, really unique look, and I get probably more compliments on that changing color and how neat it looks than I get on most of the accessories and mods I put on the bike. The air filter does exactly what it's supposed to do. I clean the filter periodically. I carry the rain sock on me if I'm going anywhere, more than 20-30 minutes from home and it might rain. Aside from that, it's just a great looking, great functioning air intake, and I have been really, really pleased with it. So, if you're looking for an air intake and you are concerned about spending the extra money on these premium air intakes, I felt like it was cheaper to buy the more premium air intake the first time than buy the cheap one and then save up and buy the premium one the second time around. Not that there's anything wrong with the other ones and they function and do everything they're supposed to do. I just absolutely loved it. To me, the Harley has a diamond of a motor. It is designed, it is the focal point of the bike, and the air intake was the equivalent to that. I also found, because I have a very low profile air intake, that when I'm actually riding the bike here, you see the amount of knee room I have from here to here, the low profile air intake actually makes it a lot better. I do have some hip problems, so I can't quite stretch my hip out as wide as I would probably prefer, or most people could. So for me, I ride pretty tucked in on the right side of my body, and then when I'm using my highway pegs here, as you can see, a lot of times my leg will rub on it a little bit while I'm cruising at speed. It isn't an issue, but having the really nice low air intake definitely makes it a lot better versus the stock one, which I never actually ended up using, but I do have, and I have held it up against the bike and, played with it in my own mind. To be honest, I just think that this is the best do-all to end-all of air intakes for me, and it looks absolutely awesome. So I will paint up those screws, get rid of the one rusty screw down here in the corner, and continue on down the road with it. So that is all for me. If you're stopping by, feel free to subscribe. There's going to be a lot more videos, a lot of fun videos. I've got lots of great ideas and different things I can shoot and share with everybody. I'm having an absolute ball riding my Harley around town. So, till next time, take care.